Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night, wherever you are on the world. This is another edition of New York by Night, the Camarilla venue. We find ourselves tonight, the beginning of the night, at a certain address in front of a very beautiful purple children's general store. The store is filled up with all kinds of toys, new age and old age. It's a treat to watch the checkered background and the colorful toys in the store make it a sight to see. Especially during these times, Easter has taken over the area, and everywhere there are bunnies in reference to chocolate eggs. You, Jackie Noble, are there for another reason. You have made a call with, at this moment, what you believe to be the store clerk, the man behind the counter. This man behind the counter, you've told them you had a business proposal considering some toys.
Okay, so I'm making that call now.
We can assume that you made that call and
Oh, okay,
you're having your appointment.
okay.
He is
So,
asking you obviously to come by the store and talk it over.
okay. Uh, Jackie catches a cab and arrives in front of the toy store. He gets off the cab, pays the cab driver, and before going inside, he is again wearing the same clothes as you can see on the picture, with his checkered t-shirt, his tie, his shirt, and his pants, and he also has his signature black trench coat. He just takes a look at it himself. He tries to see if he's presentable or not. He goes inside the store.
All right, inside the store, you're indeed greeted with all kinds of colorful things in this store. They're selling all kinds of stuff, which are not only very fun to look at and very beautiful, but there are a lot of old style and classical toys involved. Fluffy bunnies, fluffy treats, colorful things, crayons, books, Valentine's cards, greeting cards of normal area, a small guitar, a large guitar, all kinds of coloring books, and the likes. It's a fun store you're in. Fun is what this store is about, especially for children. As you enter, there's another woman in the store, which is at the counter at the moment, and you can see a young boy running around.
Well, first of all, Jackie is completely mesmerized by this. He is in awe. And what can you tell me about the shelves and the ground,
The
that
ground
tiling?
floor, the floor you're walking on is an older wooden floor. You notice that this is quite an old building. It must have been here for quite a while. Obviously, there's been some things plastered over so it doesn't creak as much, and there's linoleum on it for easy cleaning. But other than that, it's the floor itself is very simple. The shelves are wooden. It all has a very homey look to it.
Okay, just spins around and, taking a look at the store and says, "Oh my, this is just better than I expected. This is great." Then he he starts to look around to find the clerk he talked on the phone.
The clerk is obviously behind the desk. He's now taking care of a woman wanting to buy something, and you can be sure that he has time for you in just a few moments.
Okay, I will make my way right behind the woman and just pretend that I'm waiting in a line.
Well, it doesn't take very long for him to be done with the situation, and he looks at you. How can I help you?
Hello there. Uh, we talked on the phone.
He frowns at you. He expected somebody looking more like a businessman. You look like a young student. But he says, okay, what did we talk about?
Well, I have a business proposal to the owners of this beautiful store.
Right. Well, I handle all the toy things. Please, would you like a cup of coffee?
No, thanks. And this proposal is concerning the owners.
Yes, I'm the owner of the store.
You are the owner of the bookstore, the toy store.
This toy store, yes, I run the store.
What about the upstairs living place?
The house. I'm not the owner of the house. No.
Okay. Oh, by the way, this is OC.
Yes.
The upstairs living area is one with the store. I mean, you can only
Yes.
get
Yes.
access to
So,
it
yes.
inside the
Yes.
store.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
So it's by a different person.
Yes, it's by the owner of the building. The store is a business. The building is a building.
Okay. All right then. Should we sit down for this?
Sure.
All right.
I step right into my office. He says as he smiles, as you can enter a some sort of a back room. It's where he keeps other toys. Also, you can see some broken toys which have been brought back or up for repair.
Uh-huh.
It has a table, a wooden table, a coffee mug on it, a little bit of coffee in there.
All right. Um, should we take a place on the table?
Sorry, I didn't quite understand. What did you say?
Should we take a place on the table? Should we grab
Oh,
a
shall we sit? Yes. Well, he's pouring in a cup of coffee for himself. And since you
Okay.
don't want to, you can take a seat if you want.
Okay. Then Jackie sits down, takes off his, well, first of all, he takes his coat off, his trench coat off, and sits down.
All right. Well, as you sit yourself down, he turns around and looks at you. So, what kind of proposal do you have for the store?
Well, first of all, sir, my name is Jackie Noble,
You told me
and
this on the phone.
oh, okay. Do I know his name?
Yes, you know his name.
And what is his name?
Oh, sorry, his name is Steve or Steven.
Steve. Okay,
Steven Forel.
Stephen Forel. Okay. Well, Mr. Forel, I am here representing Mr. Hardcastle, Mr. Maximilian S. Hardcastle.
Okay.
He is a businessman of this city, and we have a great proposal for you if you would like to hear it out.
Sure.
Mr. Hardcastle is a very charitable person and he loves kids. He would like to buy a great quantity of toys from your store and give it away as a Easter gift to from, of course, through various charitable foundations.
Oh,
Various charity foundations, I'm sorry.
you can see the eyes of the man grow bigger as he is considering you to be his walk into retirement almost. Because, well, this store never gets offered large business deal like this. So he's saying, so how many toys are we talking about?
We are talking about around at least 50 boxes.
50 boxes of how many toys per box?
Well, if I remember correctly, if I'm not mistaken, about 35 pieces a box, I should say.
Okay,
So that would make around 50.
yeah, about 1,500 toys.
Yes, about 50, 1,500 piece. And also, as a bonus, you and your store will be mentioned on the newspaper and the TV spot of this
Okay,
occasion.
this man is looking very happily at you. You act like he just won the lottery.
Yes, sir.
So what is he willing to offer me for this very exclusive, very generous deal?
Well, for this deal, sir, and Jackie locks his fingers up and gets close, he is prepared to offer you 200,000 and also a little bonus on the side for yourself.
He smiles and he's like, you can see him pondering what kind of bonus this might be. He's also already spending the money he doesn't even have earned yet. He's very happy in getting this great deal.
Well, I said this much, I should tell you what the bonus is. Mr. Hardcastle is a well-connected man, and he chose this place for a reason. He knows you. He wanted to get to know you before he would make a business deal with you, and he knows you are thinking about retiring. Am I right?
Well, I am looking to sell the store indeed. I don't know how he knows, but yeah, I've been looking to sell the store because, well, see, I don't have any children and mother is too old, so
Well, sir, Mr. Maximilian, Mr. Hardcastle, after this deal goes through, if it goes through without any problems, he would like to make a generous offer for your store, and also would like to gift you a pleasant house as
wait,
a
he wants
retirement
to
gift.
buy the entire store? Are you saying he wants to buy up my entire business?
After you decide to retire, he doesn't
Okay,
want to. He doesn't want to take your. business away from you. He said to me personally that he is willing to wait until you decide to retire and put the store on sale.
Well, he can have my business. That's no problem.
Is there any problem?
I don't know if he wants my business. The children's general store is his. If he wants to offer me money,
Yes, he
sure.
does,
We'll
sir.
just have to set this up with a few lawyers, and we can have it.
Absolutely, sir. But that deal, for that, we have our business deal at hand right now. Is the terms I offered you are agreeable, sir?
Well, they're not really terms. You just gave me the idea of wanting to retire all of a sudden. But since there are no details of what you're actually willing to sell or buy for, I hear a lot of sugar, but I don't see the horse.
Well, the first business deal I offered you is for 1,200 pieces of toys in 50 boxes, and Mr. Hardcastle offered you $200,000 for it, plus getting mentioned in the newspaper,
Right.
making
So
an making an appearance in person on the TV news, both for you and your store.
so when do you want these toys?
He wants these toys around a week.
Oh wow, that's big. But I can do it. I think I can do it. I'll
Yes,
have
sir.
few contacts. I'll have
And
people. I have a supplier run up a large number of toys. That's wonderful.
okay, so Mr. Hardcastle said at the end of the week he will visit the store personally with the cameras from TV stations, of course, and he will take the delivery, I should say, and all that will be filmed inside your store with you present, and he will thank you personally in front of cameras, and it will be a live event.
Sounds wonderful. Where do I need to sign for this deal? He's obviously making a joke.
We'll get to that, sir. So, who did you say will gather all these toys?
I
Will
will have to
deliver
gather
these
all
toys.
these toys from the right areas. I need to talk to my suppliers, obviously.
Okay, and will this be manageable for you in a week?
Yeah, I think it will be manageable.
Get
Will
this
be
done in a week?
tricky, but I think I can do it.
Great. So, today is April 6th, Monday, and a week after that is April 13th, Monday. So, do I have your word on April Monday for the April 13th Monday that you will be in your store and will be ready for the filming of the live event?
I will be in my store. I'll have to hire extra personnel to get everything done, but yes, I'll be in the store.
That is perfect, sir. One moment, please. And Jackie takes a cell phone from his pocket, and you can clearly see he is texting someone. He looks at the phone for a while, and the phone vibrates. He got another text message or an email. Ah, perfect. I just emailed the personal accountant of Mr. Hardcastle, who is also his personal assistant. And first of all, Mr. Hardcastle is really, really grateful that you accepted his offer. And the money in question, $200,000, is ready, waiting for you to sign the agreement. As soon as you sign it, it's on your account.
Okay, sounds great.
Then Jackie reaches inside his reaches inside his trench coat, pulls a piece of paper out with a pen, and places it neatly on the table, holds the pen to the owner of the store, and says, I would like you to sign the paper, sir. And this is, I believe, where I will make my rolls.
Yep, make it rolls.
Okay, so it's intimidation with manipulation.
Yep.
Okay, let me just quickly check. Where is my intimidation? Okay, so that's four. Three manipulation and one intimidation. So,
Yes, it's against his willpower, I think.
yes, it is, I guess.
His
Um,
willpower is 4.
difficulty equals to the target's current willpower points.
Yeah, the current willpower of this person is 4.
Okay, so come on, don't let me down, please.
That's one success.
So does it work?
Yep, with one success it works. He feels very much obligated to sign. Now he's also very willing to sign, and that obfuscates for you the almost forceful way in which you'll do it. Um, Not really feeling forced, but almost eager, he signs the papers for this business deal you proposed him.
Okay, and this paper will need my signature too, of course, because I'm the representative right here.
Can I have my own copy?
Yes, sir. Jackie signs also, and then pulls out the pulls the paper off. That you can clearly see there is another copy paper right down under it. That when he signed the paper, it also copied on
Yeah,
the
it
paper.
pressed through.
Yeah. Then Jackie folds that agreement, places back inside his trench coat, and hands the copy of it to the owner, folded, of course, also, and says, "Sir, you have made an excellent choice going through this agreement. I know that Mr. Hardcastle will be really, really happy to be here in person next week, sir. It is really nice to meet you."
He'll shake your hand. You got his attention. He believes you made a good deal.
And as you shake hands, that you can see Jackie cringes a bit.
Everything all right?
Yes, everything is quite all right. I just, I think I'm coming down with a little cold.
I understand. Mother has trouble with changing of the weather all the time.
New York's weather, you can never really trust it.
That's true. Well, I'll look up this Mr. Hardcastle in the paper when I see it, and thank you that I could be of such help.
Thank you, sir. So I shouldn't really keep you away from your customers. It's Easter, so a lot of people will be here.
I think I will close the store today and get my affairs in order.
All right, sir. Thank you, and I'll see you next week.
Till next week.
Goodbye.
The man follows up behind you, and closes indeed the store as you exit it.
Is there any kids in the store?
Not anymore, nope.
Okay, then Jackie just walks out the store with a big smile on his face.
All right.
And this is the end of the scene, I guess.
Yes, I guess.
So, thank you, players, for playing. Thanks, a big thanks to our ST here for making
Hmm.
this happen. And we will see you soon, I guess.